In Investing 101, the gold rush. As the yellow metal rocks to record highs, there's plenty of sales pressure to buy gold bars, jewelry, or coins. Joining us now is Ed Gjertsen, the founder and CEO of Engage Wealth Group. Ed, good to see you. Traders talk on our show about buying precious metals in measured amounts as a traditional way to hedge the stock market or even as a safe haven play. But what else do people need to know?
Angie, it's great to be with you. And from a popularity standpoint, gold is very popular now because the precious metal is at or near all-time highs. And like any asset class that hits highs, all of a sudden the fever for investing comes behind it. And investors have to be really conscientious about why they're investing in a particular asset. And in this case, gold. Just because it's at all-time highs doesn't mean it's time to start reallocating assets to that asset, because as we all know, asset prices go up and they do come down. And so when it comes to ads and luring you into buying something that you may not necessarily would be a good fit to your portfolio, just proceed with a lot of caution.
Sometimes are people buying gold out of fear?
When it comes to investing, again, in this case, gold, in let's say fear mongering, and people are worried about it, that's one way I can get you to emotionally connect with what I'm trying to sell you. So if I can create fear in your mind that, oh my gosh, there's going to be hyperinflation or the Fed is going to lose control, and so in order to save your portfolio, buy my product, buy my gold, just be really wary of that. I've been doing this 30 plus years, and I've seen a lot of things come and go in terms of how fear, emotional fear, can drag people into an investment that they really don't need. So make this as much as you can a non-emotional decision, right? Where you don't want to make decisions when your emotions are really high. Just be very thoughtful and methodical in terms of what you're trying to accomplish.
I'm curious, do you have clients who have regretted buying gold right out?
We've had a handful of situations where clients wanted to go buy gold. They ended up trying to buy gold through a dealer, through an online dealer and things like that. And what they found after we were kind of guiding them and going through all of the disclosure material is just the cost of transacting. Right? It's not like you're buying a zero commission ETF or stock today. There are significant costs in terms of transaction costs, both in and potentially out of that precious metal. So like any investment, understand what all the costs are. If you're storing this precious metal somewhere because you can't hold it because let's say it's in an IRA or something like that, understand everything that's involved before you make the decision. Because once you get into that transaction, unwinding that is just as costly. So be very, very thoughtful upfront. Do your own due diligence in regards to what the costs are, what the restrictions may be before you enter in that transaction, because we don't want to have that afterthought to be coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Thank you for all of that great information.
Thanks, Andrew. Always good to be with you.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.